Hey everyone, I thought today was the day that I finally make a trip update video because hell, we've just had it confirmed that the 8th of November is the date when the United States are going to allow people back into the country for tourism, which is just fantastic. So everyone on my timeline is absolutely delighted today. It's a fantastic time. The sadness is I still have a good few weeks to wait until I actually get away now. So this week I had my flights on the 2nd of November cancelled by British Airways, and their next available one was the 15th for direct from London to Las Vegas. That still seems to be the case, but I had to plan things around kind of a stag do that I've got in Newcastle, working commitments as well, and I've had to work out kind of where things sit. And to be fair, the 22nd of November does work. For me, I'll get my COVID test on the Friday before I head to Newcastle. Provided that comes back negative, which I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. But then again, that's 5 weeks down the line. I'll be able to travel to America, flying out business class for the first time as well, which is awesome. Got a really good deal during the COVID times to secure that up, and I've just constantly had to move that flight. But it's, you know, the benefit to me is I've got a really awesome flight that didn't cost me that much, in all honesty. And it's going to make that 10 hour and 50 minutes flight over a lot more comfortable and a lot more enjoyable. But it's been painful. It's been painful this way. I mean, I don't know how many trips I've cancelled. I've cancelled, God knows how many. I've cancelled maybe 6 or 7 trips over the last 18, 19, 20 months. It's been hellish. And we've all went from that thinking of, oh, it'll be 3 months, it'll be 6 months, oh, next year it'll be fine. And we nearly got to 2022 before this was allowed. So, hell, I'm happy, and I know a lot of other people will be happy as well. So, as you can see on the right hand side of the screen, my dates are now the 22nd of November, and I'll be staying for 10 nights at the Cosmopolitan, taking advantage of the comps while they're there. I have a great host. She's been fantastic throughout all of this, constantly moving my booking, making sure I had something live, and just wasn't letting me give up on that. So she's been amazing. I know from the communications I've had from her that they're desperate to get a lot of the tourists over now to the country, because Vegas obviously has those amazing weekends. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I think you look at the first weekend of November, and there's hardly a room on the strip, for example. It's really damn busy with the Raiders being there, etc. But I think there's that midweek period where we're really going to fit in quite well, especially when we stay for a lot longer than a lot of Americans do. So they'll be happy to have us back as much as we are happy to be back. And for a change for the channel, I'm going to try some daily vlogs. I haven't done daily vlogging before, but obviously having watched Matt Bridger's content over the years, and the most recent one, you look at Pennies, you look at Nicky Farmage, you look at PJ Slots. There are some of the people that I follow in terms of the vlogs. We work to visit Vegas. You've got a lot of people there who provide some quality content for us who are desperate to get back. And obviously it's been through jealous eyes over the last while that we've not been there, but I want to help contribute to that as well in terms of giving people another perspective. I mean, I'll have my own style of doing it, I guess. I'll play different games from what a lot of other people do. I know a lot of people play Firelink and Lightning Link. I don't really enjoy them that much, so you'll see a lot of kind of Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, some of the Bond games, Lord of the Rings, Wizard of Oz. I'm gonna try and have a healthy variety of the games as well on my vlogs, as well as obviously my experience of staying there and kind of just what I'm kind of doing and how the days are going as I'm walking about. November will be an interesting time to go as well. I've saved up a decent amount of money, so I've got a really good budget. How I'm planning out those days, I don't know. I've not even thought about like kind of shows or anything I kind of want to do when I get there. I can now start to seriously plan around those dates. But I know a lot of people are coming out in November, and I know a lot of people are coming out during that kind of 22nd, the 15th, 22nd time. So if people are out in Vegas, drop me a comment here, drop me a message on Twitter, and join me for a drink. Why not? We can talk about anything. We can talk about how Vegas is going and how much we've missed it. And it's been quite painful this week as well, because my trips have obviously been cancelled, and one of the things that I had planned out, which was in August 21st, was to go to SummerSlam. And I got a lovely commemorative ticket. Fantastic, eh? And it even says I was there. I was not there, of course. Thanks for the reminder, WWE. And then there's this lovely SummerSlam magnet as well, which I've got, which is number 130 of 550 produced. Thanks. So that for me was rather painful when I had to sell those tickets. I'm sure the person who bought them off me really enjoyed their time there at SummerSlam, but yeah, it's what a day, everyone. I could ramble on for hours about how much this means, and I guess just how emotional it's probably going to be when we get back over that border and check into our hotels and enjoy that view and just kind of, get to sample Vegas once more. And, when you look at Matt Bridger's recent vlogs, and, you've got him, getting rather emotional, finally in the, in the room in Circa, looking down, towards the strip. And yeah, it's all going to hit us at some point. It's just when is it going to hit us? And I hope it doesn't hit me as soon as I get to customs. Like, I don't want to be breaking down in front of a customs officer. I don't want that to happen. If I can save it to baggage claim, that's fine. It's acceptable. But yeah, it's gonna be wild. 5 weeks to go, I guess. I'm now on the countdown as well. I've seen everyone putting their countdowns on Twitter. I'll need to do something similar. I need to set one up now. I just want to say it's been a fantastic day because we've got the news we've all been really desperate to hear. And I guess, cheers, everyone. Oh, and I'll see you in Vegas.